Okay guys, so this is the fourth and also the last video of week 13's materials. Okay, so in week 13, we learned straight edge and compass construction, right? We use straight edge and compass to construct different shapes or angle bisectors, line segment bisectors, etc. So in this video, we're going to learn how to construct a straight line that's parallel to a given straight line. And the straight line has to pass through a point that's not on the original given straight line. Okay, so let's just see how we can do that. Okay. So assuming I'm giving you a straight line. Okay. This is a line segment AB. And I'm also giving you a point that's not on the straight line. So any random point, let's say the point is over here, and let's call this point P. Okay. So now I'm asking you to draw a straight line that passes through point P and also has to be parallel to line segment AB. First step, we measure AB. We measure AB with a compass. And then we move the compass to point P. And with the radius of the length of AB, we draw an arc. Okay, we draw an arc. Second step, we measure AP. We measure AP. Okay, and then we move the compass to point B. With the radius of AP, we draw another arc. So the second arc and the first arc have an intersection. So let's call this Q. Q. Okay. Let's call this arc 1 because that's the first arc that we drew. And this is arc 2. Okay. And now I'm claiming that if I join point P and point Q, then PQ is parallel to AB. How do we prove that? How do we prove that? Let's join all the points. When you see the shape, you might have a sense of how we should prove it, right? Because the shape looks so much like a parallelogram, right? But how do we prove it? It's very simple. Okay. So the first step, we measured AB. We measured AB, and with the center of point P, we drew an arc with a radius of AB. What does that mean? That means AB and PQ are equal. I read already here. AB is equal to PQ. We have AB is equal to PQ, right? What's the second step? In the second step, we measured AP with a compass. And then we drew an arc with the center of B. We drew an arc like this, right? What does that mean? That means AP is equal to PQ. Okay. I'm not sure whether you guys have learned anything about parallelograms, okay? Because this has something to do with the properties of parallelograms, okay? If you have, then it's good. If you haven't, it's okay, don't worry. Let me tell you that, okay? So if we have a fourgon, which means we have a polygon with 4 sides. Okay, any polygon. If the polygon satisfies the following property, the following condition, then this polygon is a parallelogram. What's the condition? Listen carefully, please. Okay. If in a fourgon, the 2 sets of opposite sides are equal, which means if the opposite sides have the same lengths. In this example, I'll use a different color. In this example, if these two sides, they are called the opposite sides. Okay, if these 2 sides are equal, and at the same time, these 2 sides are equal, then the fourgon, the polygon, is a parallelogram. Okay. Do we have that condition? Do we satisfy that condition? We do. Because we know AB is equal to PQ and AP is equal to BQ. So from these 2 pieces of information, we can draw the conclusion that PQPA is a parallelogram. Okay, and because PQPA is a parallelogram, PQ is parallel to AB. In mathematics, we use this symbol to represent parallel, okay? And we use this to represent perpendicular, okay? So this is how we prove that PQ is parallel to AB. I read the handout. The handout used a different method to prove this. Okay, so they use something called corresponding angles, which is also pretty good. But I think using parallelogram is an easier way, right? Because I think this is more straightforward. Okay, in any parallelogram, the opposite sides are parallel. Okay. Okay, so by now I have finished explaining all the problems related to straightedge compass construction. Okay, like I said, this section is not hard. Okay, but this is a very important introductory class for geometry. So I do want you to spend a little more time completing all the constructions that are required. Okay, so you have an idea of how geometry works. If you have any extra questions, please let me know. Okay, I can make some time to help you. Okay, so that's it for week 13.